I saw it, I found. Puma Pants says, good morning. He turns 1 on Friday. He's very excited about turning 1. We're going to have party hats and eat cake. 1 is the new 0. Anyway, happy Tuesday. We have a big topic this week, seeking. And I could see how skepticism and cynicism is so unbelievably easy. So easy to be a skeptic. It's challenging to practice uh, belief. It really is, or trust. But a cynic or a skeptic might say, this seeking and finding thing is really a load of hooey, so to speak, because some people seek and they get, and a lot of people seek and they don't get. But I think what really matters is what's your own experience of it. So rather than talking about what we're going to seek and what we might find moving forward, I'd like for you to close your eyes for a moment and think about things in your life that you have sought, that you've gotten. Just take a moment, close your eyes. The degree, the relationship, the job, the house, the kids. Think of all that you have sought that you've got. Is it true that what you seek, you find? Is it true in your experience? I think an honest review of that will show that uh, we've certainly sought a great deal and have gotten a great deal. Sought equals got. That's the new saying. But anyway, so if it's true, then it's simply a matter of anything we've been seeking that's still missing. It's on the way. It's being constructed. Now, here's the principle behind why seeking always leads to finding. We're an individual. We're a piece of the universe. We're part of a great whole. We're a holographic entity of a fullness, the entirety of the universe, the great one. The universe is always watching. In other words, we within the circumference of our own self are surrounded by the universe that's always fully, completely, totally, absolutely every aware of every impulse, sensation, wish, and desire that we have. That's just the truth. It's always watching, it's always connected. There are great souls and angels always watching over us, watching and listening for what we're seeking and always delivering it. Now, what's interesting is oftentimes our seeking in our life may not have been the highest, or we didn't know anything better. I sort of liken it to, have you ever been in a supermarket where back in the days, the supermarkets had the little toy section. They may not have it anymore, but it had cap guns and little cheap toys. And I remember seeing a mother dragging a child past that part of the aisle, kicking and screaming because the child wanted to stop and pick up some cheap toy that would be broken or lost. And the parent knows fully well that they need to keep the child moving along. They just can't let the child park there and scream there forever for something that is ultimately less than fully satisfying, that's less than the best. And so the universe has listened to a lot of our seeking. Perhaps at some point in our life, our seeking hasn't exactly been the most noble. Perhaps a lower instinct took over, a gratuitous, a sensual, whatever it is, a selfish instinct took over, and we began to seek that. But even if we seek things that are painful, we will get the consequence of that, and it will always redirect us. But remember that in seeking, we will find. And when we finally do wake up enough to remember that the highest thing to seek is this connection with this totality of ourselves, God, love, source, universe, that anything else we ever get, while it will be valuable, will never fill the God-sized hole inside of us. And so when we finally, once and for all, make that soul milestone and choose to seek the totality of ourselves, our divine self-realization, in that seeking, there will be continuous, ongoing fulfillment, and it will always be satisfying. It will always feel good as we pursue that. There won't be that sense of it doesn't hit the spot. So whatever you're asking the universe for right now, it is on the way, and we can trust that. But we also might ask ourselves, what are we really aiming at? And is it the highest that we know? Okay, we've continued the process of seeking. Just know it's on the way. Love you a lot, and we'll see you all on the morrow.